Hi, what's going on, guys? I'm going to teach you some more interesting things in the Bootstrap. Basically, I'm just going to create the form. So let's start make the form right now. Form. And there, inside the form, how to put the element. So the Bootstrap has its own and a specific way. It just directly creates the div and create a class. So what the class I'm creating here, the form group, simply the form group, and go inside the form group, and now you can create the beautiful form. Actually, in a single form group you can create a single field and its label. So let's just start making from the label. So this is a label, the first one, label, and I'm just going to put the value for this label. So I'm just putting here the name or the username. Okay, and going down here, the input for now, input type password, the text for now, and save and go to the browser to check it out the result and refresh. This is what I've created. Okay, but this is not looking really cool. But before that, I'm just doing one more thing, that I'm just going there and creating class page header. Okay, what the page header can do, basically it's a simple heading with the first I'm creating the heading, then I'll talk about that. Yeah, by the way, with the horizontal rule, I'm just typing here the Bootstrap styled form. Now save and refresh. This is the heading. You can see that the line here, this is just because we just applied the page header class. So by the way, what more I can do here, I'm just going there, the input text. So come on, I'm just going there and adding in a space and adding another class, which is very important for the input types, inputs basically. So I'm just adding the class of form control and save it and go to the browser back and refresh. Now you can see that the element style, when I just click there, it's looking so beautiful, great and awesome. It basically applied the Bootstrap style, and interestingly it's fully responsive. If you just want to check that, just do this. Now you can see that the size is decreasing and increasing if you just make it big. So by the way, this is a single element, the single form group. Now if you just want to put any other thing, you can go down, and for now if you just want to make the label active, so let's just put the ID, and in the ID I'm just putting the value like the user, and in the same way I'm just going to the label and putting the the attribute and putting the user again, saving and going down and creating the div tag and the class here, the form group, going inside and creating the label. Okay, and there the password, going after the element, the password, and creating the input type text cover and the class form control and save. And then here I'm just creating the ID, again the password or the pass only, you can create whatever you want. The four, yeah, that's super. Pass and save and refresh. Now this is the second element in the another form group, and I think you just got what or they and how to create a simple form in the Bootstrap. In the same way, if I just go down, and right now I'm not copying the element, I'm just directly creating a new one, the class form group, and then going inside and creating the label first for right now. I'm not creating the label for, okay, just directly putting the password, or sorry about that, the name of the label, select your country. Okay, input type Oh, sorry about that. I'm not gonna create the input for now. I'm just gonna create the select element. So there, the option. And in the first one, I'm just typing Pakistan. In the Pakistan, I'm just typing the India, the Russia, the Iran, Korea, whatever. Now if I just go to the browser and refresh, now you can see that select your country and the Pakistan, India, whatever. Is it looking cool? No, because I just didn't apply the class form control with the select element. So refresh that. Now you can see that it has got the select element too. Well, I want to clear you something, that you can apply the form control with all of the input types, okay, and the select tag and the text area. So why not I just create the text area next to confirm this thing. Class form group, and then here the label first, and here comments, and then the input type. Sorry, again, that input I put it the text area, okay, and then here the class form control, and save and go to the browser back and refresh. Now I got the comment, and you can see that it has applied the same effect which was applied with them. Okay, so that means it's looking awesome, and actually we just created a simple form. Now, do you want to learn some more interesting things of a form? So basically I'm just going there back, and after this form I'm just creating a new one. So for now I'm just creating the page header again, or just simply h2, and in the h2 I'm just typing here the form, or the horizontal form. I'm just gonna create the horizontal form. Okay, that form is just called the vertical form. So I'm refreshing. Now I got the horizontal form heading. I'm going down just after that one and creating a new form, as you can see. And before going after that, just go inside the form tag and put the form horizontal, and then just go inside. Now I just cleared that. I'm just gonna create the form horizontal. I'm adding the div here, the class form group, and then here the label, okay, label, and then here in the label I'm just typing the username again. And then what I'm just doing now, I'm not creating the input directly. I'm just creating a div here and creating a class of the call md10. Okay, and you know that this one is the md10 first, so this should be the first. So I have to make another column for the two elements, for the two columns. So I'm just making this label as the column. So I'm adding the class call md2. The other thing is, well, I'll just apply the other thing too, the control label. But before that, I just want to show you that how it looks. Go to the browser and refresh. Oh my gosh, I just didn't put anything inside it. So now inside this I just need to create the input type, text, cover, and then the class. Okay, I added the class 2 here, the form control. Save and go to the browser back and refresh. Now this is a table and looking awesome. And why this is there, the element is there, because you know that we just put it the here the call md2 and call md10, exactly, they both are in the front of each other, which is the rule, the basic rule for creating a grid system, grid layout. So now I'm just adding another thing, the control label. Now save, and what the control label can do, if I just refresh, now you can see that this element is so near with the input. This is the control label can do. I'm going more just after the form group. You can create many groups as much as you want, so I'm just creating another one. Form group, go inside label, and then just put the password, whatever you want to put you can there, the password. Now after the label, the input, type, and then text, sorry, the password for the type of the password, and then cover this all and add in a space. And the class, you know that we have to apply the form control. Oh my gosh, this is not the perfect way. You know that we have to put that the input inside the column MD10. Go inside the column of MD10, cut that and paste there, save. And then what more I need to do, I need to go there to the label and adding in a space and the class 2, the call MD2, and the space and control label, save, and go to the browser and refresh. Now you can see the another one, exactly, they both are looking awesome and super fine. However, we have to do a little more coding, but this is required to make a perfect form. Now the last thing is, why not I just add the button too? So the button here, I'm not putting the button in the form group or any other element. I can put that too, but I'm not putting right now. Just the class of the button, BDN, and BDN default. Okay, and click me. Well, I'll get some problem. Refresh. Now you can see that the button is there. To make the button in the rule, I think I should put that inside the grid, not the form group basically, but in the grid. Call MD2. I just want to make a button of call MD2. I'll just show you some more things. I'm just cutting that, pasting there, and refresh. Okay, I got the element here, and it's still not in the way. Basically you can see that this is following the general way, the general rule. So I think the preferred way is to put that in a form group too, because I'm using, you know, that which type I'm using. This button is cool for the vertical forms, but in the horizontal way it's not really perfect, because exactly we are just using this way. So for now, the form group, the horizontal way I'm using now. Cut that and paste that here. Now I have to apply some more things there still. Now you can see that the element is there. So for now, what I need to do, I need to add in space and the call MD offset and now 2, and save and refresh. It's starting after the 2 columns, and exactly this is what I just want. And what more I need, I just need to change the default theme into danger and save and refresh. Now this is a button I've created, looking cool and awesome. MD3 and refresh. Now it's not changing, so you just want to change the size of the block according to the columns. So just add the BDN block. Did you remember that? I just teach you in the now it's looking awesome, perfect. Well, by the way, I just teach you about this in a buttons class. So guys, in the next class we'll just make some more forms. So let me leave, stay tuned, and goodbye.